Did you know that what you eat for breakfast can help your kidneys filter waste better? Your first meal of the day is not just about filling your stomach, it can actually support your kidney function and even help lower creatinine levels. But here is the problem: many common breakfast foods are packed with hidden dangers, like too much phosphorus, excess potassium, or high amounts of sugar, all of which can make things harder for your kidneys. If you are dealing with kidney issues or trying to keep your creatinine levels in check, choosing the right breakfast is more important than you might think. The good news is that there are delicious kidney-friendly breakfasts that not only taste amazing but also help your body remove waste more efficiently, keep your blood sugar stable, and reduce inflammation, all key factors for protecting your kidneys. And the best part? You do not have to give up flavor or satisfaction. So in this video, we are going to share 5 of the best breakfasts to lower creatinine and protect your kidneys, along with easy preparation tips, smart ingredient swaps, and simple yet delicious recipes designed specifically for kidney health. These meals will keep you full and energized, and most importantly, support your kidney function. Breakfast number 1. Oatmeal with berries. Oatmeal with berries is not just a warm and comforting breakfast, it is also one of the best foods to support kidney health and even help lower creatinine levels. But how exactly does it work? The secret lies in its soluble fiber. Oats are high in soluble fiber that acts like a sponge in your digestive system, binding to waste products, toxins, and even excess creatinine, helping remove them through the intestines instead of forcing the kidneys to filter everything. That means less strain on the kidneys, giving them a little relief. But the benefits do not stop there. Fiber also plays a huge role in managing blood sugar levels, which is incredibly important for kidney health. You might be wondering, why does blood sugar matter so much? The answer is simple: diabetes is one of the leading causes of kidney disease. Over time, high blood sugar damages the tiny blood vessels in the kidneys, making it harder for them to filter waste properly. That is why keeping blood sugar stable is just as important as watching potassium and phosphorus levels. This is where the glycemic index, or GI, comes in. The glycemic index is a scale from 0 to 100 that measures how quickly a food raises blood sugar. Foods with a high GI cause blood sugar to spike quickly, while foods with a low GI provide a slower, more controlled rise. Oatmeal falls right in the middle with a GI of around 55, meaning it digests slowly and helps prevent sharp spikes in blood sugar. That is great news for people with diabetes and kidney disease, since steady blood sugar levels help protect kidney function. If you choose steel-cut oats, the GI is even lower, making it an even better choice. Another reason oatmeal is such a kidney-friendly option is because it is naturally low in potassium and phosphorus. A half-cup serving contains only about 100 milligrams of potassium and 80 milligrams of phosphorus, which is considered low compared to the daily allowed limits of 2,000 milligrams of potassium and 800 milligrams of phosphorus. Many whole grains contain high levels of phosphorus, but oats are an exception, making them one of the safest grains for people with kidney disease. Now here's where things get interesting. Not all oatmeal is created equal. Steel-cut or rolled oats are the best choices because they are the least processed and do not contain additives. Instant oatmeal, on the other hand, often contains added phosphorus preservatives, which can be harmful to the kidneys. So while instant oats might seem convenient, they are not the best option for kidney health. When it comes to toppings, berries are the perfect addition. Blueberries and strawberries are packed with antioxidants, which help protect kidney cells from damage and inflammation. Just make sure to choose unsweetened frozen berries if fresh ones are not available. The way you prepare your oatmeal also makes a big difference. Cooking oats with water or unsweetened almond milk keeps phosphorus levels low while still giving it a creamy, delicious texture. If you want to add a touch of extra flavor, a sprinkle of cinnamon is a great option. Not only does it add natural sweetness without sugar, but cinnamon has also been shown to help with blood sugar control, another win for kidney health. If you are someone who needs a quick and easy breakfast, overnight oats are a game changer. Instead of cooking, just mix oats, unsweetened almond milk, and berries in a jar, then leave it in the fridge overnight. By morning, you have a ready-to-eat creamy oatmeal that is perfect for busy mornings. No cooking required, just grab a spoon and enjoy. If you are looking for something a little more special, here is a unique oatmeal recipe that is specifically designed for kidney patients. To make it, start with half a cup of rolled or steel-cut oats. Then add 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened almond milk, toss in a 1/4 cup of fresh or frozen unsweetened blueberries, along with half a teaspoon of cinnamon for extra warmth and flavor. If you want an added fiber boost, a teaspoon of chia seeds is a great addition. For just a touch of natural sweetness, you can add a teaspoon of maple syrup or honey, but keep it light to avoid extra sugar. Stir everything together in a mason jar or bowl, cover it, and let it sit in the fridge overnight. By morning, the oats will have soaked up the liquid, creating a smooth and creamy texture. If it is too thick, just add a splash of almond milk before eating. This recipe is low in phosphorus, potassium, and sugar while still being packed with fiber and antioxidants. The chia seeds add extra fiber and omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for reducing inflammation. You can also swap the blueberries for strawberries or raspberries if you want some variety. So, are you someone who loves a warm and cozy bowl of oatmeal in the morning, or would you give the chilled creamy overnight version a try? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your favorite way to enjoy it. Now that we have talked about a fiber-rich, kidney-friendly breakfast, let's move on to another powerhouse meal that is packed with high-quality protein but without the extra phosphorus. Breakfast number 2, scrambled egg whites with bell peppers. Whole eggs are a fantastic source of protein, packed with essential nutrients and a breakfast favorite for many. But for kidney patients, they come with a catch. The yolk is loaded with phosphorus, which can be tough on weakened kidneys. When kidneys are not functioning properly, they struggle to remove excess phosphorus from the blood. This can lead to calcium imbalances, pulling calcium from the bones and making them weak, while also causing calcification in blood vessels and organs, increasing the risk of heart disease. Egg whites, however, are naturally low in phosphorus. Each one contains only 5 milligrams compared to the yolk, which is much higher. They are also low in potassium, with just 55 milligrams per egg white, making them one of the safest protein sources for kidney patients. That is why switching to scrambled egg whites with bell peppers is a smart and delicious alternative. You get all the high-quality protein without the phosphorus overload, making it a much safer choice for protecting kidney health. Another big advantage is that egg whites have zero impact on blood sugar levels. Since diabetes is a leading cause of kidney disease, avoiding blood sugar spikes is key. With a glycemic index of 0, egg whites help keep blood sugar stable, making them an excellent choice for people managing both conditions. Now, let's talk about how to get the best egg whites for your meal. Liquid egg whites from the store may seem like a convenient option, as they are already separated and ready to use. However, it is always best to choose fresh pasteurized eggs whenever possible. Fresh egg whites tend to have a better texture and taste, and you also avoid any unnecessary additives that might be present in packaged products. If you are using whole eggs, separating the whites is easier than it sounds, and there are several methods to do it. One of the simplest ways is to crack the egg into your hand over a bowl and let the white slip through your fingers while holding the yolk. It is a little messy, but it is an effective way to ensure you get every bit of the white. Another easy trick is the shell-to-shell method. Crack the egg in half and carefully pass the yolk back and forth between the two halves of the shell while letting the white drip into a bowl. This method works well, but you have to be careful not to break the yolk, as it can mix into the whites. If you want a fun and mess-free way, try the bottle suction trick. Crack the egg into a bowl, then take an empty plastic bottle, squeeze it slightly, and place the opening over the yolk. When you release the squeeze, the yolk gets sucked into the bottle, leaving only the whites behind. This is a great hack if you are separating multiple eggs at once. For those who cook with egg whites often, investing in an egg separator tool is another option. These small kitchen gadgets are designed to hold the yolk while allowing the white to drip down into a bowl, making the process quick and effortless. Once you have your egg whites ready, it is time to cook. Chopped bell peppers are a perfect kidney-friendly addition, as they are naturally low in potassium while being rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, which help protect kidney cells. To prepare fluffy scrambled egg whites with bell peppers, start by chopping half a cup of red or yellow bell peppers into small pieces. Heat a teaspoon of olive oil in a non-stick pan over medium heat, then add the bell peppers and sauté them for about 2 to 3 minutes until they soften slightly but still have a bit of crunch. While the peppers are cooking, whisk 4 egg whites in a bowl until slightly frothy. This helps add air to the eggs, making them fluffier. Lower the heat, pour the egg whites into the pan, and gently stir with a spatula, cooking for about 3 to 4 minutes until they are fully set but still soft. To enhance the flavor, add a sprinkle of black pepper, fresh parsley, or a dash of garlic powder, all of which are kidney-friendly seasonings. If you are looking for a more filling option, try making a kidney-friendly egg white and veggie wrap. Start with a small white tortilla, which is lower in phosphorus than whole wheat varieties. Spread a thin layer of unsalted cream cheese to add a little creaminess without excessive sodium. Add your scrambled egg whites and bell peppers, and for extra nutrients, toss in a handful of fresh spinach. Spinach is usually high in potassium when cooked, but in small amounts and eaten raw, it is safe for most kidney patients. Roll it up, slice it in half, and you have a portable high-protein breakfast that is perfect for busy mornings. Now sometimes you just want a quick, refreshing breakfast that is packed with nutrients but still gentle on the kidneys. That is where a smoothie comes in. Breakfast number 3, smoothie with almond milk, blueberries, and chia seeds. You might be wondering how a smoothie can help with creatinine levels. The secret is in the ingredients. Chia seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids and fiber, which help reduce inflammation and support digestion. When your gut health is in good shape, it can assist in removing toxins from the body, reducing the burden on the kidneys. Blueberries, on the other hand, are packed with antioxidants that protect kidney cells from oxidative stress and inflammation, which are common in kidney disease. Another big plus is that this smoothie is a great option for people with diabetes, since high blood sugar can damage the kidneys over time. Keeping it stable is crucial. This smoothie has a low glycemic index of around 35, meaning it digests slowly and helps prevent blood sugar spikes, unlike high-sugar breakfast options. Now let's talk about why almond milk is the best choice for a kidney-friendly smoothie. Unlike dairy milk, which contains high amounts of phosphorus and potassium, unsweetened almond milk is much lower, with only about 150 milligrams of potassium and 30 milligrams of phosphorus per cup compared to 250 milligrams of phosphorus in regular milk. This makes it a much safer option for those with kidney disease. However, it is important to pick unsweetened almond milk because flavored versions often contain hidden phosphorus additives. When it comes to buying chia seeds, choosing organic can be a better option, as they are free from pesticides and chemicals that could put additional stress on the kidneys. For blueberries, fresh or frozen both work great as long as there is no added sugar. Now let's get to the fun part, making the smoothie. It is as simple as adding 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk, a handful of blueberries, 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, and some ice into a blender. Blend until smooth, and that is it. Your kidney-friendly, antioxidant-packed breakfast is ready. If you want to make it even creamier without adding too much potassium, here's a great tip: add half of a frozen banana instead of a whole one. While bananas are usually high in potassium, using just half keeps it within a safe range while also adding natural sweetness and a thick, milkshake-like texture. Another fun variation is to add a little cinnamon or vanilla extract for extra flavor. Cinnamon not only enhances taste but also helps control blood sugar levels, making it even better for diabetes management. For those who love meal prepping, you can soak the chia seeds and almond milk overnight to create a thicker pudding-like texture. Then in the morning, blend everything together for a super smooth and creamy consistency. So do you prefer your smoothie icy and refreshing or thick and creamy? Try it out and let me know in the comments. Breakfast number 4, white bread toast with unsalted butter and honey. Now let's move on to another great kidney-friendly breakfast, white bread toast with unsalted butter and honey. It is warm, comforting, and incredibly easy to make. But the best part? It is gentle on your kidneys while still feeling like a treat. If you have been avoiding bread because of kidney concerns, here is some good news. White sourdough or regular white bread is much lower in phosphorus than whole grain bread, making it a better choice when you need to keep your phosphorus intake in check. With only about 30 milligrams per slice, it is a much safer option compared to whole grain bread, which can have 3 or 4 times as much. But here is something to keep in mind: white bread has a high glycemic index of around 70, meaning it can cause a quick spike in blood sugar. Since diabetes and kidney disease are closely connected, it is important to enjoy high GI foods in moderation. The good news is that pairing your toast with protein or fiber-rich foods, like scrambled egg whites or a chia seed smoothie, can help slow down sugar absorption, keeping your energy levels steady. Now let's talk about toppings. Unsalted butter is a must because too much sodium can lead to high blood pressure and fluid retention, both of which make kidney function worse. If you prefer a lighter option, a small drizzle of extra virgin olive oil can also give you a creamy texture while being heart-healthy. When it comes to honey, always go for raw, unprocessed honey to avoid added sugars and artificial ingredients. Plus, raw honey contains antioxidants that help fight inflammation, something that is always a plus for kidney health. Making this breakfast could not be easier. Toast a slice of white bread, spread a little unsalted butter, and drizzle on some raw honey. If you want to take it up a notch, try mixing a pinch of cinnamon into the honey before spreading it. Not only does it add a warm, slightly spicy flavor, but cinnamon is also known to help stabilize blood sugar levels, making this meal even more diabetes-friendly. If you are looking for a fun twist, how about a soft honey wrap? Just grab a white tortilla, spread a thin layer of unsalted cream cheese, drizzle a little honey, and roll it up. It is creamy, slightly sweet, and feels like a dessert, yet still stays within kidney-friendly guidelines. Breakfast number 5, apple slices with almond butter. Let's talk about a simple yet incredibly nutritious kidney-friendly breakfast, apple slices with almond butter. It is crunchy, creamy, naturally sweet, and packed with benefits for your kidneys. If you are looking for a quick breakfast or a light snack that does not require any cooking, this one is a winner. Apples are often called a superfood for kidney health, and for good reason. They contain soluble fiber, which helps remove toxins from the body, including excess creatinine, by promoting healthy digestion. The fiber also plays a big role in keeping blood sugar levels stable, which is crucial since diabetes is one of the leading causes of kidney disease. The potassium content in apples is moderate at around 200 milligrams per apple, but because of the high fiber content, it is absorbed more slowly, reducing the risk of potassium spikes. The phosphorus content is only about 20 milligrams per serving, making it a fantastic low-phosphorus option compared to other nut-based spreads or snacks. Almond butter, when chosen wisely, can be a great source of healthy fats and protein without the excess sodium or phosphorus found in peanut butter. But here's where you need to be careful: not all almond butter is kidney-friendly. Many store-bought versions contain added salt, sugar, or unhealthy oils, which can make them less ideal for kidney health. Always look for unsweetened, no-salt almond butter with minimal ingredients, just almonds and maybe a little natural oil. If you want to take it a step further, you can even make your own almond butter at home by blending unsalted almonds in a food processor until smooth. This way, you control exactly what goes into it, making it a much healthier option. Making homemade almond butter is easier than you might think. The first step is roasting the almonds, which helps bring out their natural oils and makes them easier to blend. Simply spread 2 cups of raw unsalted almonds on a baking sheet and roast them in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. If you prefer a raw version, you can skip this step, but roasting adds a richer, deeper flavor. Once the almonds have slightly cooled, transfer them to a high-speed food processor or blender. Start blending on low speed and gradually increase as the almonds break down. At first, they will look dry and crumbly, but do not worry, keep blending. After a few minutes, they will turn into a thick paste, and as the natural oils release, the texture will become smooth and creamy. This process can take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the strength of your blender. If you want an even creamier consistency, you can add a teaspoon of unsweetened almond oil. For extra flavor, a dash of cinnamon or pure vanilla extract can be a great addition. Just be sure to avoid adding sugar or salt. Once your almond butter is smooth and creamy, transfer it to an airtight jar and store it in the fridge, where it will last for about 2 to 3 weeks. Now that you have your almond butter ready, it is time to enjoy this easy, nutritious breakfast. Simply slice an apple and dip the slices into almond butter for a delicious, satisfying snack. If you want to add an extra boost of nutrition, sprinkle some ground flax seeds on top. Flax seeds are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which help fight inflammation, another key factor in protecting your kidneys. For a fun twist, you can also turn this into an apple sandwich. Just spread a thin layer of almond butter between 2 apple slices and sprinkle a little cinnamon on top. It is crunchy, creamy, and naturally sweet without any artificial ingredients. Here's a little tip: if you want to prevent your apple slices from browning, squeeze a few drops of lemon juice over them. This keeps them fresh for longer and adds a hint of brightness to the flavor. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. See you in the next video.